Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. In this episode, we are coming very, very close to what I think is the end of the game. So I can't really see how the game considered the middle of Chapter 4's murder the midpoint of the game. But it was... I probably would have said, congratulations on meeting the end, the mid part of the game at Chapter 3. I was about to say, did the prologue count as Chapter 1? But no. Chapter 1 was Sayaka in full. Or Sayaka and Leon in full. The prologue was its own entity. Okay, we get going back in, and we'll see if this game will let me inspect stuff here. From the bottom of my heart, I just really wanna... Maybe I'll just bust it to hell for real. Ooh, Makoto's getting some nerve. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Nothing on it right now, but even when it's off, it just looks like it wears me down. Just looking at it wears me down. Looks like it's night. I wonder if the game will stop me from looking. No, it still lets me look in places. I wonder why that is. Surveillance. Why does there need to be one in the kitchen? There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. But I'm gonna say farewell to any more meals here. Yep, we are probably definitely in the close of the game. This is one of the monitor... Why does there need to be one in the kitchen? Question everything. That is true. That would be good. Deli-style display case. There's all kinds of food and stuff lined up inside. But I'm gonna say farewell to any more meals here. I just remembered, it doesn't explain Sakura's access to everything, but Mukuro having access to every other floor. That does make sense if she's part of the Ultimate Despair combo. The stairs are indeed gone. Cool. Still gonna check everything. I should check to see if all the rooms are open. Okay. I know. I'm gonna piss people off by wasting time doing this. And there's no real point in earning more coins, but oh well. Why do they even need all these monitors? Our normal PA announcement would work just as well. Maybe it's just to give us something to look at? Was this something to look at before? Yeah. How can they afford all this stuff? Are they making that much money off their damn Killing Game broadcast? It's the only way I can think of them being able to buy all this stuff. Wherever they are, they must be an adult. A dirty, awful, evil adult. How can they afford all this stuff? Same thing. When I check my room, if I don't get a coin... that's what I should check. If I don't get a coin in my room, in the bin, I'll say, that there isn't anything to get coins from. Oh wait, no, I did get a coin from looking at the, button to look at the, garbage chute. That's right. There's all kinds of food here. Ingredients, snacks, and candy, I think. But I'm sick of it all. I want to go out for dinner. I want fast food. Damn, he really is up and about. Are they always watching us? Don't they get tired of it? Jeez. Took everything I had to just think about mocking them. Well... hold on, let me... Kyoko. This is Kyoko's room. I think she'd be very, very unhappy if I just barged in without permission. Okay. I probably should have checked Taka's room. Oh. Taka's room. The door is unlocked. There's nothing to do with my investigation. No time for detours now. Your room is unlocked. Unless it is going to be locked. Ooh, and then you've got secret access to somewhere else. Ooh! What have you got to say about Mondo? Mondo's room. The door is unlocked. It has nothing to do with my no room for detours now. What about my room? This is my room. I can't afford to go in and just sit around all day. Okay. Important to check anything and everything. Oh, wait. What? Oh, that one was different. This is Byakuya's room. If I set foot inside without asking, he'd feed me to the vultures. Maybe you got about Sayaka's room. This door is unlocked. Nothing to do with my investigation. Right, Sayaka? Okay, so he still holds... Makoto still holds Sayaka as his one. But me... over there... Whoops. I got a little bit absorbed, but oh well. Sakura's also nice too. And Kyoko. Fuck. Sayaka, yeah. Those four. Those four were fine. Oh. Junko's room. The door's unlocked. There's nothing to do with the investigation. No time for detours now. I don't trust it for a second. Toko? Toko's room. The door's unlocked. Okay. That's it. I don't pry. I don't ask anything. It just ends there. Okay, Chihiro. Oh. Chihiro, no, nothing. Celeste. Nothing. Hina. This is Hina's room. I don't want to imagine what she'd do if I went in without telling her. I mean, she'd probably wonder what I'd be doing. I don't think she'd actually do anything to me. Oh. Sakura. I'll avenge you, Sakura! Actually, does Sakura even know the identity? Well, no, she said that she was gonna thwart them. So maybe not. Leon's room. Yeah, no detours. Yasuhiro. This is Hiro's room. I don't have any reason to want to go inside. And finally, Hifumi. Oh. Yep. Okay, that's that. So we go in here. And I technically already have the... I guess it's locked. Kind of. Okay, monitor. This is when the monitor, yep, right now is showing the school crest. U. I already looked at. It's the switch that raises on... Yeah, I don't... Okay. Yep. Even now, on the other side of the camera, the mastermind is gonna come to an end soon enough. Look at you first. That's how I got out of there. With any luck, I'll never wind up in there again. The smell was absolutely rancid. I wonder how long it takes me to actually look at everything. This is the trash room. The dump, in other words. When this is all over, I'd love to toss Monokuma in there and get rid of him forever. Ooh, do I get to throw him in the fire? Ooh, that'd be a nice fit to the end. Okay, boys. Will Makoto ever knock and man up and just... He's investigating everything. Look at the fish. It's a fish tank. There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. And that's it. That is literally it. Yeah, I'll leave the area. Girls' room. This is the girls' bathroom. Even if the door was wide open, I still wouldn't be able to go inside. You can't bring yourself to do it. I respect it to a certain extent, but there's still a murderer elsewhere. Who knows where they're hiding shit? Okie doke. Wait a minute. Was that red thing over there this whole time? I don't remember. Also, is this swimsuit going to belong to either of the Ultimate Despairs? You know, all this time the swimsuit's been here. I never found out whose it was. Let's see. Ah, it has Hiro's name written on it. I've been lied to in so many ways. Too bad you don't get like a trophy for inspecting it in every chapter. That'd be kind of cool. All that's inside the vending machine is energy drinks. Why do they even need all these monitors? A normal PA announcement would work just as well. Maybe it's just to give us something to look at. There's a bunch of magazines in here. I guess that's a good way to kill time while you're doing laundry. Also, some very, very narcissistic people. Bitch. Mastermind's been on the other side of this thing watching us, but who are they really? Rocky docky. Until I came here, my mom took care of all my laundry and cleaning and stuff. Maybe I'll try doing it myself when I get out of here and get home. Same thing for all of them? Yep. Important to inspect all of the stuff. I'll look at the 3 things. Wait, hold on. There was 1 thing on the 5th floor, and 2 on the 4th floor, right? Maybe I'll try doing. Yep. Well, also all the murder rooms. Yep, same thing. Any coins at all? Not even 1? Normally there's at least 1. Damn. Stingy this time around. Huh. Maybe they're giving me all the coins in the new places that I have to look. Yucky ducky. Oh, this locker. This is where we first found Alter Ego, which ended up saving my life. I swear, I will solve the mystery of the school. For the sake of all my friends that died. The massage chair. I'm gonna stay away in case it's been booby-trapped or something. Somehow. Which, I doubt everything could be a booby-trap. Everything. Hell, even the water that's in here, maybe it has noxious fumes. The food that we have, maybe the oxygen is a little bit lower on carbon dioxide, which is actually a way to actually die. By having a lack of carbon dioxide, your intake of oxygen overtakes, and your brain starts to die. You actually need to inhale carbon dioxide. Sounds weird, sounds dumb, but it's true. I just realized I haven't taken a bath since I rolled around in all that trash. I could really use a nice bath to clear my head, but there's no time. Damn. Lucky. You know, I keep walking in here with my e-handbook, and it never breaks. Maybe because it's not hot enough. Ugh. It's so hot. Makes it hard to even focus. I feel like I'm slowly losing my mind. You know, if you pronounce Thursday like Thursday, that'd be kind of funny. Okay, he really is just losing his mind. Man, these coins are everywhere in random spots. I like this. I like this time. It's a little bit different. Yeah, I'll leave here for now. And that's that. Leave the area. Okie dokie. I go in there? I was already in there. Yeah, that's right. Fuck it. It's closer this way. I mean, it's only one of the few things that I can look at. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't really look at it this way. So, will this second floor connect anything? The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Which means I have to do it. Whoa, you were right about it being in this state. This is weird. This is the second floor of the dorms? Also, there's a girls' room at the very end. Which might mean that there are only girls. This is the second floor of the dorms. It looks like some ancient ruins. Or, no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. Oh, what the fuck? I keep wanting to inspect in here, but that's not an actual thing. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. There's technically one place to look at right here. There's more stuff to go that way. But, oh wait, no, there's only one way to get to the other rooms at the way end. So it would be smart here. So what about this room? It said that this was a place to sleep? What the fuck? Everything is like this. And there's blood here, too. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Interesting. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Hey, thank you. But there are still... The windows are still barred, though. Why? That is interesting. There may be no cameras or monitors, but the windows are still closed. Oh, there is a boys' room. Fuck. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Knock, dumbass! Okay, boys' room. Is there gonna be a secret? Ooh, there might be secret passages. Oh, there's nothing to look at. Why? What the hell? A few things to look at, and there's more stuff that way. Oh! Interesting. That is, the Eye of Horus, I believe? It's an Egyptian symbol that, means health. If you've ever seen, the symbol for prescriptions, the R with, like, the slash in the leg that extends outward, like, I'll draw it here, like it goes through that. I imagine this is an R. That's where it comes from. It's actually kind of cool. So, a giraffe and a locker. Is there significance to that? This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Are we really the first ones, though? I don't want to trigger an event. Man, wow, there's a lot. Okay, we start left to right, I guess. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. A lot to inspect. A lot of coins. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Next one, right there. Okay. This one looks intact. I wonder if I can open this locker. And it's locked. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, to the pool. Uh-huh. You have to use your e-handbook to open those up. Does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... Uh-oh. No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it? Which means none of us can do it. Okay, what's the next thing to look at? Over here. Okay. The midsection. I wonder if I can open this locker. Locked. Same thing. Try it. Locked. Okay. It's important to be thorough. I'm sorry if I'm going to piss people off by doing it, but it's important. To me, anyway. There's a metal plate mounted on the locker. There's no way to get it open. Next one. Oh, they count as two? It looks like this locker is already broken. And that's inspecting that one. Are there two of them? I wonder... Same thing. Yeah. It's gotta be one, right? Okay, so they do count as two separate ones. Same. No dice. Let's check it. Nope. Got nothing. Okay. Now you. Same ordeal. Okay. Swipe. Nothing. Okay. Damn it. I think that's the end of that one over there. Okay, so over here now. All of these look open. Like, they're not like this, where they're upright, but these look like they've been replaced. And they look like they don't have dust on them, so they look like they get used pretty often. 1, 2, 3. And then the final spot. I don't think this locker's gonna open. Yeah. Cool. Next one. Same thing. Locked. Ooh. Nothing. No luck. There's a metal plate mounted on the locker. There's no way I can open it. Okay, last thing. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Oh, you're just a pussy then. Okay. Oh, wow. Man, these fuckers were messed up. I mean, based off that whole murder thing on floor 5 in room 5C. Jesus Christ. Okay, and over there is locked. What the fuck is this room? Is this another room to sleep in? Wow. This room doesn't feel like a student's room. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It's a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Jesus Christ. It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one regret. One little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. There's a working computer here. A regret? You mean the computer, right? Okay. Nothing to inspect over there. Nothing to inspect over there, but the door is there. Kyoko looks tiny in this room. There's a strange gap. Ah, shit, I thought that was the door that I came in. Is this some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here. But not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it.
However...
But I didn't want to click on it. I didn't want to click on it just yet. That's where I ended up getting stuck, which is the regret I mentioned. Okay, thank God. Thank fuck. I didn't want to power through everything. Oh, there's a bunch of alcohol here. What the hell? Okay, a chair. A leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. A desk and a monitor? The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Nice! And you? There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Okay, this is something that needs to be said. The PC isn't the fucking monitor. The PC is what's on the ground.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. Oh. What? The person that was in here was looking up the ultimate despair? The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. Okay, so maybe the murder spree that happened in 5C was Mukuro. Akuro? What was her name? Mukuro? I just remember Kuro for black. And maybe all the bombs going off were Junko? That's what I would assume here. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he can do as a complete Kirigiri failure. Jesus Christ, Kyoko. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. It's a good outlook you have. Oh god, that's creepy. The one on the one in the middle on the left side, staring at the monitor right now. The one in the middle on the left. That one's the creepiest looking one with the eyes. The ultimate despair has been added to the truth bullets section of the handbook. Maybe there's more than just Junko and Mukuro. Maybe there are multiple. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, Kyoko, before we enter that room, I think I might know how to... Fuck! But that's where I got stuck. Okay. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password in the school, and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is that probably made up letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right. It's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. Is it you? Is it Kyoko? Did you ever try that? When I think of how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. Ooh, maybe, just maybe, Kyoko's dad, the headmaster, is in there dead, unfortunately. Maybe he tried to hide himself in there? I don't know. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. If Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. Oh, wait. There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password? Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more. Ouch! Yeah, I'm glad he's considering her feelings, at least.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Oh, did you try? Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri, or the wife's name. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Is it just gonna continue doing it? Beep. Then the sound. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
Why?
Because he still loves you. Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Okay. Nothing else left to do but go in there. Aww, the picture in the back. Who the fuck? Okay. Wait a minute. He looks like a little bit like my dad. Kinda. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even have been in the room. There's a president in here as well that kind of stared me in the face. I'm more drawn to the picture. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There's a desk here. What all to look at? I'll do the present last. I'd better check out that suspicious present before I do anything. You're not gonna cuck me like this. I hate this shit. What about her? She was right. It was unusual, and she couldn't stop looking at it. No, not just looking. Glaring. Huh. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. There's a bomb. But if it's from her dad, I would say no. Okay.
Makoto.
Okay. Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Oh, was your dad known for jokes or something? Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, So, you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approach the box. Is it gonna be like, more photos? Or like a snake in the box? Or a jack-o'-lantern? Or not a jack-o'-lantern, a jack in the box. I took a deep breath and then I took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Oh. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. It's his head. Oh, it's all of him. Or it's his wife. What was in the box? It was bones. And a cracked skull, too. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined...
I see.
Just as I thought. What? I interact with this and then her. What was in the box? It was wrapped up all nice, so I never would have guessed what was inside. Human bones. Okay, back to Kyoko then. Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing! A dead guy in a box! But also, there's been enough time for his body to decay, which is weird. My father. Huh? Wait a minute. If there's enough time for his body to fully decay that much, how old is Junko? Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Also, that would be why nothing gets updated. Just to tell us how old Junko is. Junko's in the magazines to make us think that she's still the pop sensation. How old is Junko? What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she'd been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, it's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seemed possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough with the puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to have taken a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
in other words...
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. So she can't... Yeah, so she never got the chance to tell her father what she wanted to. She said it was just as she thought. So she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself. Even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father, so she cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? Also, how was his body put in here is what I'm wondering. Because would the mastermind really have known Kyoko was the password? Also, why wouldn't they have just deleted the info to the that was on the computer, if it was still accessible, but you still had to run a program. I really don't know. Was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope... Oh, this is Kyoko. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. No, so her father wouldn't have recruited. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, more stuff to look at. I'll talk to you in a bit, Kyoko. The headmaster's desk. There's also papers strewn about, but I don't know if there's dust. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you'd like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of an investigation. I don't. Okay, then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... This is going to give me access to all those lockers. Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I wonder how much that's going to give me access to now. I'd found some kind of... Ooh, maybe that's what the girls were looking for in his room. And I doubt that they would have... But how would they have... I don't know. I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations. Giving the school's ultimate authority. The headmaster... I'm assuming that's what it is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But... Kyoko... I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then... I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. I'm gonna go here and then I'm gonna check the photo. And then I'm gonna talk to her last. This filing cabinet. Filing cabinet, okay. Seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff. Same ordeal?
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh? As a headmaster, though?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind. To do something he loved! I think, maybe. If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. Okay. Kyoko, you, in an alternate universe, literally died because I pointed out more of a fact that you could have been held responsible for something. You would have failed just as much. Just calm down. I'm not going to tell you to shut up because I actually like you. But calm yourself. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Finally, this photo. Huh? This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko! Also, her braid is on the wrong side. Or maybe it's just a mirrored image. You're even surprised by this?
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free from the past, and yet... There is a smile there, which I wish I could see more of, but oh well. To now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? He really does look like my dad, right? Then I was right. Are we siblings? No, that'd be stupid. Well, maybe, because I find it pretty easy to find clues and disassemble detective shit. And I was right. Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. We only really needed to see this once, but okay. I'll keep coming back to it. I don't mind it too much. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me. If she had come here, he would have hugged her the moment he seen her. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and Headmaster has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Oh, sure.
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko? Don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood and not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he'd hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. Yours is just as much as a theory, okay? That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened. What I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. Listen, it sounds to me like you've got some daddy issues. And that's kind of understandable, but you can easily work through it. And it seems like you've got a big-ass fucking hole in your heart. And I can fill your hole. Jesus. No, I did line up that joke on purpose. I was just about to say I can fill that hole in your heart, but I really wanted that joke to come out. Never mind. And why am I getting a call now again? Un momento, por favor. Okay, Kyoko. Let's get back to you and your daddy issues after I finish my call. So please, just give me some more time to myself. Some time to myself. Okay, I understand. And I'll see you later, okay? Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. How many times to find out what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. I wonder, maybe there's a possibility that he designed this school to get Kyoko away from becoming a detective. Because he didn't want her a part of that, maybe? And if he drew us all here, but he was already dead, I don't know. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough with the puns.
Anyway, here's a hint. I'm getting tired of reading this. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope since the killing game began are those 16 students.
Wow, Monokuma, you seem to say it different every time. 15 of us met in the main hall, and Mukuro. Add Mukuro to the mix, and you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. I don't... She's the only one that's different. Oh, I should mention it here. Another thing that I was going through the comments for of the channel that I'm watching right now, someone in the comments mentioned that even, that it was so confusing for a lot of people for Celeste's punishment that the creators of the game, or the developers, or whoever was mentioned, actually had to put out a statement and say the reason that Celeste's thing is like that is because she thought of herself so highly that she would have her own unique death. So, what's the way to make it not unique? Is to make it common by getting hit by a truck. A lot of people die. Quite common to be killed by vehicular manslaughter. Or in this case, this is vehicular murder, but oh well. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. I wonder what she looked like. I wonder what her face looked like. So the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. And there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Yeah, okay, so am I good to leave, or am I done here? I should just take a look and get the last flavor text that's here. There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but I'd better give her some time. Okay, I think I can leave here. Yeah. Okay. That's this place. Oh, I could have just turned this direction. Ooh, duh. You know what would be interesting? There's no jump scares in here. They could have implemented like one, just like turning around, just one time with Monokuma running at your face or something. Yeah, this stairwell is most different. What's up with this hype music? Okay. So I've checked everything here. I thought I was going to be able to cover... because I thought it was going to go much faster, in all honesty. So I guess it's not unreasonable for me to split up more recordings. Listen, I know, I understand, but can you blame me? That entire section was long in and of itself. So I'm just looking forward to more and what's to come. And lucky me, I don't have to split it up in other ways. So, hopefully you're looking forward to what's to come. Because I am. Let's just save it. Okay. Save. Chapter 6. How many more files into the very end of this? Damn. Not bad. I've got a lot of room, and if this is the final chapter, maybe it's super long, who knows. We'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for coming out. But for now, I'm leaving this episode here. And I'll leave you with one final message. And that being, have a nice day.